heck just happened? What the heck just happened? I thought we just get some little info that we got, which we did. And then Dokkan's like, no, we can't have legends have all the fun with their big reveal they're about to have in less than, what, 5 hours? No, 3 hours from now. Okay, sure. Let's talk about this. I don't even know what's going on anymore. This dude's busted. Have you seen this guy? What is going on, everyone? TallenV back here, and today, yeah, we gotta talk this guy. This dude crazy. This dude is crazy. I think people are gonna underrate this guy just by the way he looks. Just by the way he looks. And who knows? Maybe I am overhyping him a little bit, but the way I look at not only his kit, the categories he's on, and just everything else that works with this guy. This dude's got the potential to be like Cooler 2.0 with maybe minus a couple of things, but then yeah, it gonna be crazy. Oh, and I guess these two are getting awakenings. Whis, okay, he has the potential to be. You don't really have a really, we got the STR Whis. Unfortunately, he'll share the same name with that guy. This guy, I'm calling it now. After a week, no one's gonna care about him. No one's gonna care about him unless he's like some super good artificial life form category support units. And because he's not even getting teased to get an easy A. He's not. So unless he gets an easy A tease later on and becomes like a super good support unit for the artificial life form, which, by the way, tech boo, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, we'll have to wait and see about that. We don't know any other details. But getting back here, we need to see what's going on with all these super attacks and everything. Let's get started. I haven't even seen the super attacks for this yet. So we're going to watch the super attacks. We're going to look at Boujack. We're going to look at Zangya. And yeah, we're going to talk about why this guy's actually like pretty nuts. This dude's pretty crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look right here. So I don't want to make sure the volume's too loud. All right, let's go. Yeah, I figure the quality might not be the highest, old movie and everything, but it's not the worst. What's with the breathing? Not too shabby, not too shabby. Not the best super attack, obviously. I don't think anyone was expecting this to be the best super attack, but you know what? I like it. It's simple. I like it. A little long, obviously, because he throws him into a building and everything like that, but that's what 2 times speed is for and everything like that. So, all right. So let's take a look at what this guy does here, okay? Now, when I go to like the details about like what I think, after looking at his kit and everything and transforming him, I'm sure there's going to be some things that I forget. Not in terms of what he does here on the card, but like combining with other mechanics in the game and everything like that. I'm probably going to forget something, and down the road, it could potentially be even bigger. It's going to be like, oh, this dude is that good. Okay, then. So, all right. Anyway, enough talking. Let's get going. So, STR? Seriously? This guy gets STR? What is with Akatsuki and Extreme STR? Extreme STR is, dare I say, the best extreme team in the game? Like, I'm talking just extreme teams right now. Pretty sure there's no competition at all. Like, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so let's take a look at what this guy does. So, the way I personally translated this, and I've also seen similar translations that are very similar, is something about like warriors from other worlds, or, warriors around the galaxy or something like that. Because this is clearly universe. So this is warriors right here. So warriors from other universes or something. But I don't know if that necessarily means like actual universes. So that's why I want to say Wataru. I think if I remember my some of my old vocab lessons, I believe that means around. So warriors from around the universe potentially is how I would personally want to translate it. I'm sure Goresh has a much clearer translation in terms of that, because his Japanese is obviously higher than mine. But anyway, let's take a look at what he does. So category key +3, stats up 170. So that tells me that this category is not going to be very big. Hopefully it's good and can get fleshed out, but let's hope he doesn't get shafted in that regard right there. And then he's also gonna be the time travelers category, key +3, stats up 150. So that's really, really good actually, because you have to remember all of, well, maybe not all, but like 90% of the hero units that we've gotten over the last few years, they're all under that. So Goddess Toa, she's under this guy, which means, and I just realized what I said, and I'm sure there's gonna be some joke in the comments. Guys, keep it PG, keep it PG. Fine, PG-13, but you guys get the idea. Anyway, she's under this leader though, and that means she's going to be giving these guys some, oh my God, wow. Okay. All right, so let's take a look what the passive does, okay? So passive skill, attack and defense up 100%. Okay, very classic. I don't mind it. You have to keep in mind, we're getting this guy's links here in a second. This guy's links has not really changed from the LR version. And if you guys have seen those level 10 links and what those links updated can do, Big Bad Bosses, Hera Clan, all that stuff, have this guy alongside any other Boujack card, this dude's gonna be hitting like a truck, okay? So anyway, so attack and defense up 100%. If you're facing off against one opponent or more, then you give the new category gets 30% attack and defense with 2 key. And if you have to be facing off against 2 or more opponents, so you basically add in, 2 characters or more, you get an additional attack and defense up 10%. And if you're facing off against 3 or more opponents, then you get an additional 10% attack and defense again. So basically, this guy's giving the most support when you're in something like Super Battle Road, but it's not making it worthless if you're going against a one single opponent and you're on a long event or something like that, because this guy will still give support. So it's very similar to STR Cooler, actually. The more I have actually looked at this card, I feel like it's Cooler 2.0, which I know I've said at the beginning already. Just again, maybe some slight changes. Obviously something like Transformation Boost compared to the Time Travelers category, probably most people would put the Transformation Boost over that, but that's not, again, to say that Boujack leader skill is worthless or anything. So this is really nice. Would have been nice to have seen something like a Time Traveler category support maybe in there as well. Yeah, it definitely would have been, but you have to keep in mind who's in the Time Traveler category and the fact that there are a lot of support units in there that a lot of people might forget about sometimes. So that's really cool right there. Transformation, which is an active skill. It's not just a transformation, it's an active skill. That means I can use it whenever I want. That means this guy automatically will survive power creeps through and through into the end of time into this game, essentially. Just like STR Cooler. You can just throw him off rotation, be a support unit, depending on how good the category is, obviously, because that's the one thing we don't know, how good this category is, and he'll be fine. Now, if this category sucks, that's another thing right there. But regardless, this guy is definitely really good so far. All right, so anyway, 4 turns from the battle, and you have to be faced off against one opponent or more. So Super Battle Road, you're not going to see him transform as often unless you're going against only 2 opponents, and then you take one down, and you get this guy in there. Again, it all depends on what stages you're going into and everything. And then in terms of his super attack, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does immense damage. Now, again, I need to talk links here. I'm going to be coming back to links quite a bit. Raising attack and defense for 1 turn may not sound that good, but then you have to throw on top of the fact that, all the support that he's getting if he's against multiple opponents, heck, even just 30%. So he's basically getting 130% attack and defense no matter what. Then the fact that he's got Big Bad Bosses, Hera Clan, and all these other links that if you haven't linked up with another Boujack, you're pretty crazy. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Let's take a look what he does when he transforms. Transforms, goes to full power Boujack. Now, the nice thing about this guy just being a normal Boujack here, and then goes into a full power Boujack, to this day, we don't actually have unless you count, I guess the TUR of the LR, but most people don't have that running around still. This guy, there is no like dokkanfest, just normal full power Boujack, or even LR full power Boujack. Again, yes, the TUR is there, but 90% of people are probably just having the LR in terms of the Boujack and Clan card, right? So anyway, so let's take a look at this guy does. Leader skill stays exactly the same, never changes. Passive skill, K +3, attack and defense up 180%. Guaranteed additional attack with a medium chance to do a super attack. That's literally Cooler. That's literally Cooler transformed. That is his first part of his passive too. Of course, Cooler grants crit against like 70% of the game, but hey. Then if you collect 3 orbs or more, you get attack up 30% and defense up 15%. If you get 6 orbs or more, you get an additional attack up 30% and defense up 15%. So basically, if you get 6 orbs, so if you bring some kind of orb changer or something like that, you're going to get 60% attack up extra defense, and then 30% extra defense. Throw on top of that, Big Bad Bosses, Hera Clan, all that stuff. Dude, this dude's gonna hit like a freaking truck. This dude is going to hit like a truck. Oh, and a little cherry on top here. Stacks attack. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Not to mention, let's take a look at what categories he's under, besides obviously his main two. Revive Warriors. He's always been okay under Revive Warriors, in my personal opinion. Still a great team to this day, but I don't think it's going to be his best team. Big Bad Bosses is always really good to be under. Full Power, Conquest of Terrors, so, and Transformation Boost. So he's under Cooler again. So you could probably like do some kind of combination, depending on what Boujack's team does. You could probably do some kind of combination, crazy combination of like Cooler and this guy as a friend, or vice versa, or whatever. Oh my god, it's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, oh my god, wow, this dude's gonna be pretty powerful. Let's go take a look at what Zongi does real quick, and then again I want to get into teams and everything like that. So she is the same new category, key plus 3 stats up 120. For every one of those new category members on your team, you get attack and defense up 30%. So there's no limit. So basically, if you have a full team, it's pretty good right there. And then if you happen to have Boujack, a character with Boujack in the name, on the same rotation as you, not on just in the team, but on the same rotation as you, then let's see, you get an additional attack with it, meaning a medium chance to be a super attack. And when you attack somebody, their attack goes down by 20%. Their attack and defense goes down by 20%. But again, defense lowering is whatever. And then at the end of the turn, you'll gain 10% HP. Okay. Let's see. Again, she gets a Heraclan link, which is really good with Boujack and everything, which is really nice. Her categories are okay. I don't know how often you'd probably use her on Peppy Gals, but I mean, again, she's fine. Supreme damage lowers enemies' attack and defense via the super attack. Okay. And she is tech. Okay. Okay, cool. Not bad. Okay, so, all right. Oh my god, Boujack, buddy, what are you eating, man? What have they been feeding you in that little time where elapsed where you were imprisoned and everything, and now you finally broke out? All right, so obviously Transformation Boost needs no introduction in terms of just how crazy Transformation Boost is. Pretty much any new unit to this day who comes out is under this guy. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous who's under Cooler and everything like that, because Cooler easily beats out the STR Super Boo, obviously. Tons of support units, tons of strong attackers. No matter what happens, this dude just keeps hitting. So basically now under STR though, throw in Boujack right here. That's what you're doing essentially. So, I mean, just looking at normal extreme STR under a transformation boost if you wanted to. You know, you've got Cooler, you've got all these guys in here, you got all these Friezas, Boos, Cells, Janimba. Janimba's going to get his EZA soon, guys. We don't know exactly when, but that dude will be getting into EZA sometime. Oh, wait, what? Why isn't LR Frieza in here? What? Why is this not updated or something? Oh, he's just up here. Got it. Okay, LRs and then URs. Got it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this Frieza, by the way, super crazy good. Super crazy good because of his EZA and everything like that. This team, oh my god, Transformation Boost just keeps on growing, guys. Just keeps on growing, okay? This is for something else I want to talk about in terms of the Hachiyack, which I'll get to in a little bit here and everything. I'm trying to think else. Movie Boss is going to be definitely really good under, which is going to be the Physical Broly, which is really good. In fact, I believe Physical Broly is right here. And I can just go ahead and grab Movie Bosses. And actually, I'll grab Full Power as well. So Movie Bosses. So yeah, Movie Bosses is definitely gonna be really good, especially if you throw the support Turles on there. It is one of the teams where you can actually throw on the LR Boujack, because LR Boujack is not on Transformation Boost, so just keep that in mind right there. Let's see some other Turles. I mean, because this STR Turles is obviously a support for the Conquest of Terrors category. Guess what? That can be under Cooler if you want to. It could be under Movie Bosses if you wanted to. It could be under the new Boujack and everything like that. It's pretty crazy. Sorry, not under the new. I mean, I guess the guy could actually technically Turles maybe could be under the category. I don't really know. Well, again, we'll have to wait and see what this category is. My thought about what this category exactly could be, it's a Akatsuki, right? It's going to be interesting to see what happens. You know, obviously there's the TUR Full Power I was talking about earlier and everything like that. So Movie Bosses is definitely really good. Decent amount of support units and everything on there, especially with the Into Metal Cooler and everything, which is always awesome. Full Power is still kind of a weird category. Luckily with the SCR Mega Shenron, that team actually has really good. You're okay for support units. And they still really lack. This is the guy that's kind of saved the category, to be honest. I'm thinking of other categories. If this STR, Boujack, and the AGL one, where's it? AGL one get easy A's. Basically, your rotation's gonna want to be like one of these, along with the full power Boujack, the new one, the one that can transform, and then some kind of support unit or something like that, or just almost anything, basically, right? This dude's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. People are gonna overlook on this guy. I think they're gonna, you know, I already know. I know a lot of people are not gonna be summoning for him. I personally probably will not be able to do a lot of summons into him, unfortunately. But this dude is by no means bad. He's a very good card. He is a very, very good card. So I'm definitely interested to see any other categories I think that could really be good under. Conquest of Terrors we already know because he's under Cooler, obviously, so that's just going to be transformation boost as well. Full power, again, kind of iffy. Revive Warriors. Just grab Revive Warriors from here, I guess. Where are you? Revive Warriors. Resurrected Warriors. I just call it Revive Warriors still. Freeze is obviously really good as a leader. Piccolo, wow. Mods Vegeta is the OG Int Angel Go and Freeze is still really good. He's got Metal Cooler on there and everything, so that means he's got the ECA support Metal Cooler, which is awesome. He probably works out pretty well in Revive Warriors, to be honest. If you do more of an extreme side of things, definitely. Unfortunately, the Goddess Toa did not make it into that category. Okay, I thought maybe for some reason she would have, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, definitely a very good category. Yeah, he'll be fine in Revive Warriors. He'll be actually fine. So other than that, though, Time Travelers, man, maybe he'll be okay. I'm not really sure. I mean, I know he leads in everything, but the thing with Time Travelers, although with a lot with the new Heroes units, he actually might be better because of like Goddess Toe and everything like that. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's the thing, right? We have to wait and see what this guy can really do and everything like that. So definitely impressed. Definitely impressed, Boujack. I am 100% impressed. They did you justice, buddy. They did you justice. I'm so proud of Team B. I'm so proud of Team B, folks. Round of applause. Round of applause. Team B did it. They stepped in. They pushed Team A out of the way and said, guys, we got this. Step aside. So I'm extremely happy about that. Definitely a solid card. Very, very good card. No complaints whatsoever on my end. Now, one thing I do want to go back to and talking about the whis and the Hachiyack. So whis unfortunately shares the same thing with the STR whis, and STR whis, I really can't see them making them better than STR whis. STR whis is just an amazing card. So AGL whis will be good for like those EZA area events, or, you know, maybe a mono AGL team or something like that. But overall, you're probably going to run STR whis for the most part over him, even with that whole heal thing. But again, we'll have to wait and see what he does. Now, a lot of people are really freaking out over Hachiyack for some reason. And I think it's more the fact that an old card's finally getting into Awakening. I personally still stand by the fact that I think within a week or two after he comes out and everything, unless an EZA is announced with him, I don't think he's really going to be that good, or people are not going to be still freaking out over him after a while. Like, he's going to get the Awakening, we'll try him out and be like, okay, that's it, basically. Like, that's honestly what I see happening. Now, the funny thing about this is that he's under 3 categories as of right now: crossover, revenge, and artificial life form. Okay, crossover is a good category. It's a very good category, very fun to run. Actually, pretty much everyone's unanimous that crossover for the most part is a very fun category. Not the best category, but still a very fun category to run. In my personal opinion, though, when I look at crossover, though, it does favor hero units a little bit more, or super units. And that's not to say that the extreme units cannot do well on it or anything like that, but Hachiyack just doesn't really, the way I look at him personally, he doesn't link very well with them. Where is he? Anyway, here he is. So here's physical. Here he is currently right now. So we know he's going to pick up Rebirth, right? He's not going to get, well, I guess he could get Fierce Battle, but regardless, this is what he's got right now. Hatred for Sands, Berserker, Tough as Nails, Big Bad Bosses. That Big Bad Bosses is obviously his best link and everything right now, right? On the current crossover category, the only character to my knowledge right now that has that link, the Big Bad Bosses link, is the STR hero. Oh, what was his name? Why am I blanking on him? Where are you? Crossover. Where are you? Where did you go? It starts with an A. Why am I picking? Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah. So Sealess, that's what it's not. I don't know why I said A. Anyway, regardless, Sealess is the only character to my knowledge that has Big Bad Bosses, if I remember correctly. This guy's free to play. Oh, this guy's got Big Bad Bosses. Okay, so he's free to play, but he's a good support unit. But he, funny enough, artificial life form category support. Yep. You guys know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going with this because boom, my boy Boo. Yeah, that's right. What now? Yes, that's right. The best artificial life form category in the game in terms of a leader skill right now is under our boy Boo. That is right. Category key +3, HP attack up 170, defense 130. That is right. And you guys all hate Boo. That is right. My boy Boo just coming through, man. He coming through. We don't need that up. We don't need that up. But yeah, I am, whew, yeah. Anyone else have big bad bosses to my knowledge? There's no way you have big bad bosses. Absolutely no way you have big bad bosses. Yeah, there's no way you have big bad bosses. Broly doesn't. None of the Super Saiyan 4s. You don't even have big bad bosses, I think. No, you don't. That's what I thought. You? Do you have big bad bosses? No, you don't. Fear and Faith and all that fun stuff. So yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be your best thing that you want to give this guy, the Hachiyack, which I just realized I already closed. Oh no, I didn't. Here he is. And so he's gonna get rebirth, right? Now, obviously, I know his passive skill is gonna just get completely changed and everything like that. That's normal. That's to be expected. But wow, oh man, yeah. So artificial life form is definitely his best category. Like crossover's not bad or anything. Just again, if you don't have Sealess, then you know, you're missing out on one of his best links, which as we all know, Big Bad Boss is one of the top links in the entire game. Like, not even joking. Revenge is a weird one, though, because Revenge is under AGL Bardock, which I know a lot of people do have. That's the only leader. So he could definitely fit on Revenge. It's just the problem is that, you know, I realized, I think I said, call this guy Boujack for some reason, because we're talking about Boujack today. And Bardock, so again, it's one of those weird things where like the sand and the super types mixing with the extremes and everything doesn't work the greatest sometimes. I can kind of see him working on an, you know, kind of an extreme modified. If you just throw Boujack off, or God damn it, I keep calling him Boujack. Bardock. If you keep throwing Bardock off rotation and everything, but again, it's kind of a weird category. So I don't think Revenge is going to be his best category. I'm sticking to it. Artificial life form, our boy Boo is coming through, folks. He is coming through, man. It's gonna be awesome. Plus, again, artificial life form, man. This team is underrated. This team is heavily underrated. Heavily underrated. Look at all these great units in here. Good mix of support units and good attackers, guys that got EZAs and everything like that. This team is definitely good. It's not the biggest or anything, but it's a solid team, especially when you throw on like physical Kid Buu, throw on the new EZA Int Kid Buu if you want to over that guy. Int Metal Cooler, obviously. Just all these artificial life forms it's a low-key good category. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. So you guys know I had to jump on the whole Boo thing just because everyone's freaking out over Hachiyack, and I'm like, guys, he's under Boo. Guess what? So anyway, guys, I don't know. I don't have much more to say. I could keep gushing about this, but anyway, I'm just super excited for Boujack. God, I really wish I could push pull him in one multi. Hey, Dokkan gods, you want to give me 3 copies of one multi? Pull in the LAR, be done. Just literally one multi. I'd love that. I really would. So anyway, guys, that's enough talking though. Let me hear your thoughts down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on the new Boujack, the whis and Hachiyack and Awakenings and everything, the new Zangya and all that, the super attack animations, all that fun stuff. Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for the video though. Let me hear your thoughts down below. As always, until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one. Johnny.